Welcome back, everybody, to the stream. Sorry about that long wait. It was a little bit longer than 30 seconds, like our dear friend Keno said. My name is Nickelbacher, and I am joined again by Sig Tau Lord, and I'm joined with one of the new casters, Runnin'. How's it going, guys?
Fantastic.
It's going pretty good for me. How are you?
Doing fine, especially after that first split. I mean, Jesus, that was just a I couldn't have asked for a better first, better first game for. I left me speechless, guys. Come on.
First game jitters. First week jitters today.
Exactly. We had a big turnaround from Take the Lantern. It was awesome to see. Just a switch flipped in all their brains. They were able to come together and just take the W home. Now we got White Wolf Gaming versus Cowbell. First, I'll start with Sig, Mr. Head of the Analyst Desk. What do you think is going to be coming out of these guys this game?
I think we're going to see some major muscle flexing right now. We've got a whole lot of LCUS veterans playing in this game. I don't think we have any new additions with the exception of Mr. Tin Man, who's going to be playing with Team White Wolf, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see a battle of the veterans as we go into this. I'm excited for the mid lane matchup. We're going to be seeing Lysiamus playing into Primedon, who's also new as well now I think about it. So very, very excited for this mid lane matchup, but I'm also excited to see the return of Brandana and Mr. Pig. Very dynamic bot lane that are so fun to watch.
Yeah, for sure, and it looks like that we're going to be getting into the game now after everybody has spammed R so much. Sorry, Liz. But, yeah.
Heading straight into the pick ban phase. Tristana is going to be the first ban. Pretty common to see her a lot in the meta. Good escape, very versatile, can fit into just about any team comp.
Oh yeah, major ban priority. We do see the Anivia ban come across, an LCUS favorite to ban or pick, but going to be off the table tonight.
Yeah. Well, somebody finally got their wish, whoever that was in the chat that was spamming to get rid of Anivia. I think that was Liz Micus. Come to think of it. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to go... Did they lose a second ban?
Because of the time wait?
No, I don't think any bans were lost.
Well, looks like they... Well, there wasn't a second ban from that side.
Your commands tire me.
And then ending out with the Vagar for the mid lane.
Man. I'm just not going to see any deletions from Vagar tonight, guys.
Unfortunately.
I would say it feels bad, but it does not feel bad. I do not like seeing that.
We do see the Kane ban come across. He is a very big pick from Arcane Soda, so I think we're going to see that pretty... Oh, not Arcane Soda. From Cheney. That's going to be probably something you'll see a lot this split.
Picking up the Sejuani. Probably pretty high priority on that. She can kill a lot of birds with one stone. She can get early ganks. She adds a tanky presence and just an all-around good jungler right now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we didn't get to see her too much in the first few games, but it's nice to see her come through. Definitely has a lot in her kit to do. Has good roam.
Gnar here for the top lane. Good pick, good lane bully. You can pick it into almost anything. I know he struggles a bit with Fiora, but I guess they're just alright blind picking it into the other team's top lane.
Yeah, as you said, super safe pick.
Indeed. Let's see what else they come up with. Maokai.
It's a Maokai jungle.
That's going to be exciting. So far, pretty dynamic team fight. Just
unless
with
it's a Gnar jungle.
Or it could be a Maokai support.
Yeah, this is also true. And I'm sorry, Sig. I'm sorry I cut you off.
Hey, you're good, homie. You cut me off anytime you like.
Nah, man. I can't do that to you.
That's right. You should know your place. Moving on. We see Cho'Gath come across. Another strong force in the top lane who could play well in Gnar. What do you think, Brennan?
I agree. I think Cho has maybe a little bit better of a matchup. Not the most veteran in the top lane, but when I have to go, I go with Gnar, and I think Cho hasn't been the cakewalk that some of the other top laners are to get Gnar's bullying across. He has the knock up, he can silence. stop a lot of stuff that Gnar might want to do, especially if he's getting ganked.
Most def. We do see the Alistar pick come across. I think that's going to go in the support, and that's so far we're looking at CC chain for days coming from White Wolf Gaming.
Lots of CC, and if they actually commit to this Vayne, it's going to be a lot for the Vayne player to have to keep on his mind. Make sure not get hit by anything or have a support. Well, I guess the entire team has a lot of peel, but definitely going to be a lot to deal with. A Xayah ban coming out. Not sure if that's just for the Vayne herself or just team comp in general.
It might also be a little bit of a target ban. I mean, Xayah has been pretty popular in the LCUS.
Okay, I can see why. She's got just a little bit of everything as well. If you ban one, if you ban the Xayah, you can usually rely. They're probably not going to pick the Rakan. Well, they already have the Alistar anyway, but banning the Xayah usually just gets rid of that combo in general.
Oh, we do see the Talia ban come across. That is going to be targeted ban. We did see Seamus play her last split, so very good choice there.
Total of 4 mid bans in this game, really pinching the mid pool. Going to see what these guys are going to bring out. Malzahar, that'll be the blind pick.
He did fall out of meta here recently, but still very capable champion.
I agree. Have not seen as much of him as I had previously. Absolutely a lot of CC out of both these teams as well. Going to be a lot for both teams to keep track of. Varus adding some more CC from every single position. We're gonna see CC.
CC is what Amaya-chan picks.
Looks like the chat says we have a lot of tanky champion. Old Sejuani was better, and let me take a look at this screenshot of. Oh, not really sure what this is. But
Orianna picked into the Malzahar, very safe choice. Super safe mid lane altogether. So unless we see some heavy roams, this is going to be a pretty farm heavy mid lane.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Oh, the Tom Kench came in. That's going to be able to get Vayne out of any trouble, at least once.
Oh yeah.
In the team fights.
We saw a lot of Tom Kench last split, especially with Kog'Maw. So with Vayne's already versatile kit, Tom Kench is just going to make her all the more safe. Nickel, what do you think about this bot lane matchup? Varus Alistar, Vayne, Tom Kench. Who are we giving it to?
Whenever we see a Vayne, we have to take it in the skill of the player, right? I mean, Vayne is a very, what's the word? Help me, Sig. Help me. What?
Her laning phase isn't the best. Very mechanically.
Yeah, her laning phase isn't the best. But I gotta say, like, it depends. Hyper carry. That's what I'm looking for.
There you. Oh yeah.
I knew English would come back to you.
Yes, indeed. Not my strong point tonight, guys. But if the hyper carry is definitely going to be late game, it's going to be hard for Team White Wolf Gaming for that. It's the point of getting there is what's going to have to happen. And yes, like Ronan said, Tom Kench is going to be able to help out Vayne once in a while with eating her up and making sure that she doesn't get bullied by Varus and Alistar. But I feel like that we have a little bit more initiation from Alistar and Varus. I know I might be a little bit biased for picking Varus the last 2 games as well, but I might have to give the Varus and Alistar, because I just feel like that initiation from Alistar, and if Varus plays his cards right, get the slow down, and able to get his autos off, I feel like it's going to be a dangerous bot lane for Cowbell. Gotta love that name, though.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Absolutely.
Running. Tell me, we got Cheney on Sejuani playing into Mr. Tin Man with Maokai. What do you think we can expect from this jungle?
I think both of these 2 champions kind of try and do a lot of the same thing. Like, they have their decent clears and their early game potential. Maokai with the root, Sejuani can get her stun off. So they can definitely gank early game, but they don't have to. They don't have to prioritize the early game as much as like Lee Sin or someone else would. They'd be perfectly happy just farming out, becoming tanks and walling it off. But if the lanes want to step out of line, get too aggressive, blow summoners, they can definitely come and punish that as well.
I could not agree more. I'm super excited to see these matchups and how they play out. But I'm going to agree with Nickel that you want to give this to the Varus, but I think you're going to only be able to do that during laning phase. Unless Varus and Alistar are really able to push in that lane and keep solid damage and prevent the farming that Vayne's going to require to scale late game, it's going to be a shutdown. And without that Vayne damage, it's going to be very difficult for Team Cowbell.
Hey, if it's anything like last game that we saw that insane invade, and if those kills go to the Vayne, I mean, we probably won't see that again.
That'll definitely change the lane. I think Varus just kind of hits his mark a little bit faster with, well, if he decides to go the Rage Blade build, with I definitely have seen most often. He could definitely start smacking the tanks around a lot during mid game, depending how fast they can get these towers down. If they bully the Vayne, are able to take their first tower and just get into the mid game, that'll be what's able to propel them into really what they want to do. Not get to super late game, maybe not kill anybody in lane, but just push into the mid game as quickly as possible. And have your power spike as Varus.
Oh, yeah. Well, talking about power spike, let's talk about the very first power spike you see, and that's the skin fight. This is really what decides the matches here in the LCUS. I know it's what us casters are excited about. So
Dude,
here any second now we're going to see.
It's what keeps me up at night. I'm sorry. It's what I live for. Alright, let's see what they got. Come on, blue spinny thing that was previously my mouse. Just load up the... there we go. Ooh.
True to their name.
We see White Wolf Gaming respecting the Cowbell with Moo Cow Alistair.
Mm-hmm. I gotta take a couple points off from Cowbell for allowing that to happen.
Absolutely unacceptable.
They really need to ban that as priority. It's all about merchandising, and they're failing that.
Exactly.
If I have to point anything out that's not the skins, it's that Orianna took Aerie, not Spellbook, and she did take the teleport. Often you see maybe a cleanse come out because she is against Malzahar, but not in this game. We'll see. That's impactful.
Super impactful. An incredible point made running.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I wanted to see the keystones. It was in my notes.
Oh, okay. Running with a notebook, folks.
No, not really. Mental notes.
Look like losers, man.
we might be out of a job after this.
Nickel, hold me back.
No.
Hold me back.
I'm holding you back, man. I'm holding your chair. I have a notebook in front of me too, but I don't use it. Anyways.
It's not
Okay,
fair
here
to
we
hold
are.
it above my head that I'm illiterate.
one second for me.
Right.
Super excited, waiting for this game to kick off, folks. Again, friendly reminder, we're not only on Twitch, we're on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. Please make sure you go look us up. That's LCUS. Here on Twitch, it's GMA Gaming. We appreciate you subscribing and following us. And that's going to give you access to all the greatest action in the world here in that League of Legends can provide. So please, make sure, tell your friends.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding.
The pings are coming out here.
Yeah. Anyways,
they're giving their strategy away a little early. You need not ping the Nexus so soon, or else you could give it away.
I don't know. I mean, they might be going for it right now as we speak. Nope, they stopped. They're denying their plan right out of the gate. I don't think we can trust these guys. Yeah. But to finish off that skin analysis, I know that Sig might have to give that to Cowbell for the Tom Kench. I know you like the Chef Tom Kench.
He is getting into the cowbell.
Yeah, the cowbell. I might have to give that because I love that cowbell. If Kenos were here, he would probably not be looking at the Alistair at all. Where's Alistair? Nah, I won't go over it for you guys. So not too much. We got a little bit of damage on Orianna. Nothing too interesting happening. Everybody just seems to be kind of playing defensively as of right now.
Nobody wants to throw the game level 1.
Yep. Alright.
Will Orianna miss a minion for the early recall? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, she might. That's gonna be close. Right. Nothing too exciting, just a little bit poke.
It's like we got Maokai going straight for the Grump after he got his leash on the blue. I don't think that's typical unless it's a specific Maokai move, but usually you want to move to the Wolves and get your 2 buffs unless he's planning on a specific gank path or just rushing level 6.
I think that might just be a rush. Just to get it's closer, just go for it, and let's just, because I mean, I feel like that Sejuani, he might be a little bit intimidated by the Sejuani, maybe she clears a little bit faster than him, that just might be why. Or maybe he's just might be trying to get a little bit early into, I don't think he has too much gank potential right now though, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
No. But then again, this is the LCUS we're talking about here, folks. It might just be
anything can happen. Yeah, so if Sejuani had chose just to walk straight top, not that she had knowledge or they had the deep wards, but she most likely would have got the gank off uncontested.
Wow, this Malzahar is having a very tough time in lane against this Orianna. Not something I'd expect.
Yeah, and I'm not the most familiar, but usually it takes a few levels and or items for Malzahar to really get that push that you see, just wiping the waves and going into the darkness that everyone's so afraid of.
Do you see?
Look, here we go.
In.
So Maokai is unable to answer here. Well, he's walking, but he is still only on his red buff.
Yep. I don't think it's
Right, no harm, no foul there in the top lane. Maokai might poke his head in. Nope, just his little buddy.
Still trying to fish for something. I think you're fishing in the wrong hole, my friend. Yeah, a lot of everybody's being pretty gentlemanly so far. Nothing too dangerous.
What we will say is that Maokai is going to get his entire clear off here, while Sejuani still is just going to have a recall with 2 camps that she hasn't touched. But lead her to probably look for something either bot side or mid.
I mean, I think that was the right call. If she was able to get that help out of that Cho with that kill on Nar, that definitely would have been helpful.
Worth.
Yeah, exactly. That's the word. No.
But I mean, like we talked about in the pregame lobby, you're okay farming, but you can still look for it, especially with that Nar pushing so aggressively, like they like to do.
Yeah, I feel like Cho's gonna have a little bit of a. Cho's gonna have a little. I say that, and as soon as I say that, it looks like Gotta Get Lucky is the one having trouble.
A good trade in.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Nar's gonna be pretty comfortable in lane, able to push off that Cho'Gath. This Cho'Gath's probably gonna play a little bit more defensively.
So here comes Sejuani again.
Fishing.
Just gonna go for it.
Nicely
She
done.
cleared.
We might see a kill here. Nope. Brandana.
We did burn the summoner.
Mid lane too. We got some action going on.
Let's see. A lot of back and forth, but no one wants to really commit to the all-in.
Nope. Not yet. Nope.
Let's see. Sejuani's getting her grumps in. Definitely skippable, especially if she's ganking that much. But she does decide to take it. Malzahar getting really low. Looks like the solo lanes are just getting their ults. Nar ults him in, gets the knock up, and that's all she wrote. Ooh, that rock landing really means Cho's not going to be able to stick around. Oh, but Nar did take the tower shot.
You might want to think about
he is
going
walking
as
back.
well.
Doesn't want to fall behind. There's his 6. Nar steps too close.
Well, when you see how low each of them... Ooh. I
Yeah.
had to stop my thought process right there for a sec.
When the Airy comes in, you think, oh, maybe I'll take a boomerang, it won't be too bad, and then the Airy gets you with that extra.
Got that right. Jesus. But yeah, they're both pretty low. They both got a lot of confidence in themselves. I mean, I'm sorry, but did everybody else see that? I could have swore that Varus hit that,
There it is.
There's
Nar got a little
Bushwalk.
too close. Flash ult. Knew his damage. Had the ulti, had the mana. Really good play from Cho'Gath.
Nicely done.
And maybe a little overconfident from the Nar. Alright, so let's see. Let's just do a little count. No, it looks like the junglers... Well, Maokai is recalling, but they will get 6 right about the same time. They just decided to go on the dragon. Oh, Nar is... No Nar bar, but he is TPing in. So Johnny can get out the back. Let's see if they just leeched it for him.
That might be the case. I mean, they're trying to get a little bit of damage off, but... And the teleport's coming in. Red team gets the dragon.
Slain, so that must have been an early smite.
Might see Maokai goes down. Might see Prim didn't go down. Tom Kench goes down. I can't keep up with these guys.
But, wow, is that... No, not an ace. Vayne got out, but 4 for 0, but they were able to take the dragon. But not really what you want. Very patient of the Cho. He just sat in base, waited for his opportunity. They got the ward down. He teleported into the back of the pit, and were able to win the team fight. Just a little bit more early game. Early, where are we now? 8 minutes. Yeah, I'll say early game strength from the blue team.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I was going to say that this is early game. I mean, it's interesting that Cowbell was just so forgiving of letting them take that dragon. I mean, they definitely... It seemed like that they were kind of wary about initiating that team fight, and that might be the issue that they had.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm just gonna say it's pretty huge that Nar was actually dead there, and I'm not sure if his ult was up, but he had no Nar bar. TPing in with absolutely 0 Nar bar, was nowhere near going Mega. Cho'Gath coming in, freshly bought off his kill. I think they just, were just scared to fight. Tried to peel and still got caught. But close overall. I mean, the Malzahar ult
For sure.
was almost able to take him down.
Yeah, you got that right. We do see that they're doing a lot of damage to bot lane. Probably not going to get at Alistar's going to get it in real quick here. We do see Cho'Gath having some trouble now that Nar can become his big monstery self.
Yeah, usually not when you want to fight, but he does not show fear.
We do have Maokai coming in. I don't know if this
Ooh.
ult might...
Cho'Gath did use his
there we
flash. Used his flash on the kill. Nar called it out. His jungle came over. Good play. Good answer from the red team. Sejuani's in the vicinity. I'm not sure if Nar's going to stick around, try and get some damage on the tower. Maokai probably would feel a little comfortable to invade. Red is pushed. Nope, but I don't think he wants to. Just going to be content with the Scuttle Crab and taking out the pink ward.
Interesting. So we do see a little bit of Cowbell's trying to play catch up right now. They did get 1 kill. Now they're playing a little bit more defensively, trying to play a little bit smarter. Is it going to be enough though? That's the question that's on everybody's heads right now. Or my head at least, I don't know.
All things considered, what are we going to get to? 80? Yeah, it's still going to be nearly a 20 CS lead from the Vayne in the bot lane, which is pretty impressive. That's about a kill and an assist, I'd say, on her way to catching up to that Varus. So not bad. Definitely doing what she needs to do. Or, well, he needs to do.
They, Z, whatever you want to use.
Yeah. So the mid lane turret's gone. That means Orianna can get that push really deep, roam around. Not sure if they've spotted each other. The ward comes down. Orianna is pretty confident she's gone unseen. There we go. Alistar combo into the CC chains that we talked about. Ooh.
So that's exactly what we talked about. Double kill.
Yep. Everything
Okay,
you want.
get out, dude.
Yep. And there's even the Varus able to put a lot of damage down for as tanky as Maokai is.
Yeah, you got that.
What does
right.
Varus have? Ooh, that's 3 kills for Varus.
Malzahar coming in. I don't know if you're going to be able to do anything, but you can try.
Should be prioritizing clearing the wave. He ults the Alistair, gets the CC down on him. Alright, able to trade there. Nar trying to bully the Cho'Gath. He knows he's going to be coming at a Mega. Depends if he has this jump here.
You see Sejuani doing some damage, might be able to get the Maokai.
Oh, it looks like the Cho was able to pick up the Nar with his ult. Really good from Vayne and Tom Kench using their ult there to pick up the kill on Orianna.
For sure.
That is what the Vayne wants to do. Continue farming. Pushing your CS lead. Oh, Varus very low. Not sure if that's where he wants to be right now. Okay. He's out.
That was a close one right there. Jeez. Keeping me holding
Yeah,
my breath and keeping me
cannot
going
eat him.
across the entire map. Jesus, guys. Calm down.
Nar TPing back in. Oh, the overlay. Yeah, it looks like Cho's gonna have the TP advantage for a while. I'm not sure if he's just gonna come straight back to lane or try and make a play. No tower bot lane, but also no ward. Or if he even needs to. If Varus picks up another kill here, that'll bring him up to 5. Ooh.
And
Well, this is exactly what they wanted to do. Push their early leads straight into the mid game, playing really smart into their win condition.
Indeed.
Doing exactly. I mean, if these are the picks and that's the plan, that is really what they want to do.
Alright. I don't know if yeah, okay, I don't know if you want to mess with that, dude.
Ori or Varus? Okay, gave it to the Ori.
The Dragon, I feel like this one probably won't be as contested as the last one.
Definitely not. No room for a steal, no TP from top, no one in the vicinity. See, they got all the waves pushed, minus top, and I mean, overall, just a really good time for a reset for the blue team. You definitely want to spend that gold. You don't want to end up in a fight where you're sitting on all these kills, but you haven't gotten the items, and risk a throw or a lost team fight.
Indeed. Is that a roam coming from Orianna and Alistar? It might be.
Looks like it is gonna walk over a ward. We'll see if Nar can see it. He doesn't. He decides to engage. Gets his jump. Ooh. It'll be little Nar. He has flash. Not sure if they'll be able to chase him down. Oh, that did land. Wow. On bot side, Vayne was able to pick up that tower, get a little extra gold in everyone's pockets. Malzahar pushing as well. This is the price they're going to have to pay somewhat for their roam. But they also really want to push this last turret down. Maokai decides to engage on the Orianna in a 3v2 with the Narlo. Maybe not the wisest decision. Might lose the turret. Probably just want to hold there. Well, the rest of your team's trying to take objectives.
And it might be
Not the best turret takers here, but I think it'll go down.
Yeah. It'll go down. There we go.
Alright, so we have all the outer turrets for the blue team. This is, again, exactly what they wanted to do. Push this lead in the game early. I think the name of the game is really going to be objectives after this. It's going to be difficult to siege a tower, at least as 5 with the Malzahar wave clear. Ooh, a miss Sejuani ult, but it's alright. That's why we get the lead.
Totally fine. Get that Tom Kench out of there. A little bit poor positioning on his part.
Two-man Orianna. Let's see. At a 4v5, the Vayne is able to push who does not really have any tanky stats for right now. Has elected to go for the trinket. Both junglers have gone for the trinket jungle item and sweepers. Really want to prioritize vision here in these competitive team games. Gnarlty gets 2.
I don't know if that was the right call.
Not able to follow up. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Sometimes you're there, you have your ult, you know you're behind, you just want to make something happen.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he definitely had the good intentions, but I don't think his team was there for it. Definitely did some good damage, but yowza, jeez.
Let's take a look at the builds. Nar has no finished items. Malzahar has the Leandri's Torment making his way into Morel and Namacon. Vayne is actually as well. I was wrong on the Varus build too. I think he's going Infinity Edge Static Shiv, and Vayne's the one going for the Rage Blade.
Interesting.
Very. That's why. Well, there we go. Maybe she just realizes she's not. The Vayne isn't going to be able to have time for this to get to late game. Gonna have to be strong now or get strong earlier.
Right. That might be the name of the game, indeed. Yeah. These guys are just owning the map right now. I mean, the whole team's roaming. The Cowbell hasn't been able to really do much of anything. It seems like that they're out of place a little bit too. Trying to come up
And
to
really good wards along the top half of the map from the blue team.
I mean, they had to see this. And they do, obviously. Come on, guys. What are you going to do about it?
I think... Oh, here's the Rift Scuttle coming in. Here's, again, using one of the objectives to actually be able to maybe breach the second 2 turrets. Oh, Alistair going in.
Nice initiate. And again, there's that CC.
Big Gnar ult.
It might not be enough, though. Definitely not enough.
Took down the Alistair. I think Vayne might be able to get the Cho'Gath. Oh, but Varus is just tearing it up there on the back line. And Vayne's able... Oh.
Vayne might be able to get out of here. Yep.
She's out. Unlucky, or a really good stopwatch from the Sejuani, able to stay alive. The team wipes what allows them, as well as the Rift Scuttle allows them to take the turret, and was it a 4 for 2?
Yeah, 4 for 2. Yep.
4 for 2.
Might have to say that Cowbell is definitely playing protective Vayne pretty well.
Looks like the Sejuani is just going to go straight into the... Oh, wait, I don't remember the name of this item. Gargoyle Stone Plate.
Acceptable.
As opposed to Warmongs that I think I see and I prefer. I placed some Sejuani. I really like the Warmongs. If she was that low, the more Warmongs, you gotta wait a couple seconds and you're back at full and you're a huge tank. But maybe they just are really she really wants to prioritize the lead.
Right. And again, we might just see another uncontested dragon here. Excuse me. You can see a little bit of initiative coming in from Cowbell, though not really able to do anything much for it. And White Wolf Gaming is just gonna take the blue buff after that.
So how do you think the red team gets back into this one? What would you do if you were shot calling for the red team?
Yeah, boy, that's always hard to say. They're not in a poor... Well, they're in a poor position, but not a terrible position. They have towers. I mean, Gnar's doing what he can to try to push the lanes. I mean, definitely keep that up. But I would like to say, like, get some picks off, but it's hard to do that against White Wolf Gaming when they're grouping up like this. And they have to see that. It's hard to... It's got
Here it is. Here's the Tom Kench. He's bringing a friend. Gets the suppress down. The Gnar ulted in. Big Gnar ulti. Chain CC onto the Orianna. Vayne's firing away at the Alistair. He doesn't have a way out. Gonna pick up some kills here. And this may just be an ace. Oh wait, no. Cho'Gath stop. My bad. Not an ace, but 4 for 0. That's their way back in.
That was gonna be what I was gonna say. Like, initiate
Tom
a team
Kench
fight.
into the back line. Yeah. That was really good from the red team.
Yeah, good placement from everybody, able to go in, get those stuns off. Like, well done indeed, well earned. Now let's see.
Really good positioning from the Vayne this entire game as well.
Indeed.
that's who they wanted to go for, the blue team, and she just didn't let it happen.
Yeah, Primden, I don't know if you should go against a big Cho'Gath like that when you're at half health.
a really big Cho'Gath.
Yeah, exactly. Although we do have big Gnar.
Gnar hits him, gets the Gnar bar. Pick on someone your own size, he says.
Yeah, there we go. And it might be beneficial for Cowbell to kind of take a page from White Wolf Gaming's book and just group up. You have to answer that what they're doing. Again, fight fire with fire, so to speak. You know, I mean, if they're going to be grouping up like that, group up yourselves. And if they have the leeway for Gnar to be at top lane, like they showed a couple minutes ago, I mean, go for it. But
I think that go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it's gonna rely on some positioning on their end, kind of like the last time. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that again, but we'll just have to see.
I'm just gonna say that right there is just an example. That is what a Gnar teleport looks like when you're Mega Gnar versus a Gnar teleport looks like when you're Mini. Just a huge difference.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Looks like red has bot pushing out, so they got priority there. That wave's going to crash into the tower. I mean, blue's going to theoretically want to answer, but I think they're just thinking about pushing, not letting this get too late, not letting that Vayne become a monster.
The hyper carry that she is.
Yeah. Yeah, so that wave's just going to crash into the turret. It's going to be a lot of damage, a lot of missed gold, a lot of missed experience. Red team's doing, a better job in that aspect of the game. They're not really... They are forfeiting objectives, but they're not giving up gold and experience. Like, they've got good track of their waves. Oh, there, Cho looks like he's going to go answer it. But that's really what's getting them back into this game, I think.
Sure. Looks like that they are going to take advantage of the Cho being missing for a little bit, but unable to really catch anybody out of line. Seems like everybody's content with going back and spending their hard-earned gold. Can't cheating Stu. No, never mind. Still staying in lane. Everybody's coming back.
Cho's going to answer top. Looks like, Cho's really on duty. They probably would want him to start getting, some levels, that solo experience, becoming the unkillable monster. But I mean, against the Vayne, he is still gonna be susceptible to that damage.
Right. We'll have to see. It looks like we're kind of just going into more of a lull, and it's just really a tug of war for mid lane, as it's were.
Oh, here we go. Gnar walked over a ward. They got a pick.
Ah, man, nicely done.
Absolutely, I think it was deserves an Oscar there. He did not give it away. If I was not, I don't think they gave it away at all. Varus just had that nice little turn, smacked him right in the face,
It's
and
a no
everyone
from
else
me,
collapsed.
Doug. I'm kidding. No, well done, well done. Oscar worthy though. I don't know. Yes. Alistair doing an initiation.
Getting the Ori ball in there. Vayne's still smacking away at the backline. Alistair is ulted.
Maybe we'll get the turret for the troubles. Might be
They're not.
that.
They're not getting anything for free though. I mean, Alistair did flash, so that's going to be down for a while. Not going to have to worry about it. But
with how they're playing, it's not too terrible, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, they're playing defensively, they're playing smart. I mean, what they're...
And then also the exhaust on the Vayne as well.
Yeah.
So they're going to be out of an exhaust for the next team fight, which is really important, especially against a Vayne. If I'm the red team, I'm calling that out. I'm saying he doesn't have flash combo, and there is no Vayne with the Bork. I was really surprised at the build with the Rage Big Bork build. That's Twitch chat. And she's gone ahead and picked up the QSS as well. So that's just not going to have to worry about the... Oh, wrong team. I was going to say Malzahar, but not going to have to worry about one of the CCs coming through.
Yeah.
Tom Kench out a little far with his ADC, but
This Tom Kench is going to have to worry about it, let me tell you.
Tom Kench does have a lot of deaths, but on the flip side, Vayne has the least on the team. So I mean, he's doing his job. You can't complain if he's dying for you. Ooh, that was a really good condemn from the Vayne. The initiation for the Alistair flash or not. Two up here really far. They don't really have any damage right now after the Varus goes down with this 3. I guess you'd call it a 1-3, and Orion is playing in the jungle, but type of split push style. Usually you're going to want to have, from what I know, it's 2 damage sources.
And this is the point of the game that White Wolf Gaming definitely did not want to happen, because Vayne's starting to be a threat. She's getting more items. Yes, they're questionable, but...
I mean, no, I've seen this done before, and I think it might just be what's keeping them alive for now.
Yeah, for sure.
This game could have been over a long time ago. Well, not a long time ago, but this game could be looking a lot worse for the 10 kill lead they have.
Yeah.
Looks like Varus has gone ahead and picked up that QSS as well. He said, "Not again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice." Is it Alistair? Why didn't you buy Mikhail's? Alistair hasn't actually picked up any. He does have the Abyssal Mask, but no locket, nothing like that out of him. Just the Moby boots to run around and pound on everyone, and now an Abyssal Mask. Well, the Tom Kench does have the locket. Help out the damage. Maybe make the Orianna ults not completely one-shot your carry. Vayne is scripting confirmed. We got that one from the Twitch chat. She is looking really good. That is what we talked about. Vayne's gonna have to play pretty well. All right, here we go. I think this is they're saying, guys, we're not gonna crack the base at this point. We really need to focus on objectives. Trying the old bush bang. He does have his shield, but still has to burn the flash.
And there goes the Winions doing their job.
Yep.
A little bit of a lull, but they're setting up for Baron.
They're gonna go ahead and roll in the Baron. Cho is attacking the ward. Could have just let it sit.
Probably
Is
just want that.
she gonna ult? Yeah, they probably just made the call to come off it. But it's all about fight. Alistair's a little far, and he's engaging on the Mega Gnar. See, this is their chance. Ooh. Swing and a miss from Gnar, but spent the flash to burn the flash. Engaging on the tanky member, he is able to get off his own. Help slow him down. Gnar's trying to slow Tom Kench.
Nice flash from the Cho. Unable to get away.
But I don't think, unless there's a really good engage, I think Malzahar will be able to hold off the wave. Looks like they're just going to go right towards Baron.
Yeah, I mean, they're in good health, they have good mana, so I think that's a safe pick here. I don't know if Malzahar or Gnar are going to be able to do much for it, especially with Gnar.
Red team's still chipping away. Small advantages. Like, if you look now, the minions also almost taken the top tower as well. So you don't have someone up there pushing the tower, attacking it themselves, but you're still able to get the objectives and get the gold, and without quite getting anybody in danger.
Right.
When you are this far behind.
Indeed. Oh boy. Looks like that their Gnar might be a little bit... Nah, he's fine. I was gonna say he might be a little bit ahead there, but maybe we'll peel away just fine.
Anything specific? Looks like Cho went ahead and picked up the Warmongs. He has a Leandri's Torment as well. With Swifty Boots, he's running around everywhere. Looks like he does realize he is on the wave duty. Anything amazing items-wise? Just the QSS's. Nothing I see.
No. Nothing here.
Maokai could maybe even look to get a second locket, but that's about it. Oh, Vayne going for... actually, here's something. Vayne went ahead and purchased Wit's End, so she's fully committing to her unique build path.
We'll have to see how that pans out. I mean, she's definitely a force to be reckoned with now. Scripting or no scripting? 6 and 2, I don't think it's scripted. You have a nice little poke fest going up in the top lane. Not even really a poke fest, just really. And now it's a poke fest.
Cannon minions still firing away. I don't think they're going to be able to get anywhere near this, especially with Vayne's range. Malzahar's looking low. He has no shield. Tom should probably posture to wherever side Malza is at right now. Gnar getting low. Desperately trying to just clear this wave. Deleting the Tom ult from the Sejuani under the Gnar. Vayne says, "Get me out."
This is looking bad for
They're
Team
gonna go
Cowbell.
ahead and head for the game. If there's any
Trying to just do
Vayne
anything he
script,
can.
if Vayne wants to put her scripts into overdrive, now's the time. Alright, Leandries and Vayne damage is enough to kill the Cho. Oh, Vayne's going deep into the backline. This is the play that she really has to make. Able to get down the other attack damage she carry.
I don't think the damage is there. Oh,
Oh,
never
they
mind.
are. Sedge is able to, but I think the important thing is, holy moly, that was a lot of damage. But they were able to save the game. That's the important thing. Vayne says, "All right, Tom, you're not here. I guess I'll have to take the death, but we're not gonna end it just yet."
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was playing close there.
I mean, Red did have the bot wave pushing, so they got that going for them.
So,
No.
Ronan, what do you think that Cowbell has to do here to come back from this?
I think they really have to. I mean, similar to that team fight in the bot lane earlier in the game, they really need to like get a good flank on. Use the Tahm Kench, get someone behind the line, maybe a Mega Gnar, or just get Gnar to teleport back, get onto the back line, kill the Varus, hopefully, and yeah, that's about it. I think actually, if I had to say something, if I had to do, take the Malzahar with the Tahm Kench, get on top of the Ori. She has no way out of the out of the Malzahar ultimate. You better hope you kill her, because it's going to be a 4v5 after that, and I think that's going to be the best way, because if you go after any of the tanks, they're all tanks. If you go after the Varus, he's got the QSS. I think that's the one weakness there on the blue side. But if I had to pick one, that would be it.
I tend to agree. We're gonna have to see if that's what they can do. I mean, if they can get some positioning on and a little bit of luck on their side. I feel
yeah,
like
I'll say what you can't do. You can't stand there with their front line and your front line and expect for the Vayne and the Malzahar to get more damage off than the Ori and the Varus. Like the Ori and the Varus are gonna outpoke you if it's gonna come down to something like that. Ooh,
Right.
This is also what you can't do. Okay, able to disengage. Still held on. Oh, excellent, and the Alistar knocks him out.
Alistair
Okay,
might
Tahm
be banging his
Kench
head against
saving
the
the
wall
day.
after that one.
Ooh,
Probably won't matter though.
Sejuani getting a little excited. Not taking turret. Vayne. See if Vayne's able to take down the Cho'Gath. Full health. Burned her ulti, I think. And able to push off another siege from the blue team. I mean, like we said, that last siege was off the back of a Baron. So, how much time on the next Baron? A minute. In 1 minute, 4 seconds, blue team's gonna need to hit that Baron, either bait him into something, get a pick, or take the Baron and go for the end. I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to do it without that, or a pick, or if they just let him take the
Mid tower.
Tower.
Yep.
That that'll work too.
Indeed. Man. Yeah, it's got to be hard being a Cowbell's shoes right now. Because
Yeah.
you got to play defensively right now. There's not much that you can do. It's interesting that White Wolf Gaming is playing so defensively right now. I mean, it's a smart play. They want to get all the towers out so that you spread out
Yeah.
Cowbell even further.
I mean, if you're them, yeah, you don't want to get caught out. You're gonna want to stay grouped. Play to your advantages. Play to your strengths.
That's been kind of the story of this entire match. They've been grouping up.
Yeah. They're playing a lot more calculated than you would see. Maybe a lot more calculated in as if the game was even.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not. You have double the kills. You have 4 dragons. They don't know, but they're up 10k gold. Maybe you can push a little harder, but they're really just playing out, covering all the bases. We can get the respawn on the inhibitor pretty soon.
It is what it is. I mean, slow and steady wins the race, right? I mean,
Yeah.
definitely
It's surprising to
don't wanna-
watch because you think if it was you, you would be already killing Nexus, but you don't want to throw.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's what they're probably worried about.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I mean, they know the Baron. They have a way to win. They've calculated it. They figured it. Stay together. Don't do anything stupid. Wait for the Baron. Get the Baron. Win the game.
it looks like this is going to be a very uncontested Baron. Yep. I wanted to make
They're
sure
gonna
that was going to
reset. No wards. See if anyone sticks around. They're able to find anyone. No.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be very difficult for the red team to win this next fight here. Baron minions and all.
Looks like Cho is content with sticking around. He's probably going to just get some head starts on the mid lane for his team. Wow.
Doesn't have the TP. Nar has the TP, so if we're gonna see a flank, it's gonna have to be on this next push. If I was the Nar, I mean, if I had to calculate it, someone said in the chat,
Terrible.
COW calculated.
Might I ask, who was the person who said that?
Sig.
Okay. It was either him or
Oh.
Alonzi. I'm going to have to give that one to Sig. That was a good one.
That one, that one was entertaining. So the Maokai got kicked off. It's asking a lot of this Vayne right now. QSS is 1. I'm gonna watch the Vayne. QSS is 1. Still able to kite. Able to kind of. Oh man. Let's see. There's 1, 2,
There
3
we go.
stacks. Gets frozen. That'll be it.
Yep. Shut down.
So that'll be the win for the blue team. Slow and steady indeed. 39 minutes. Wow, didn't really actually seem that long. Maybe it's just me.
Dude, it's been an exciting game, honestly. Like,
A lot of fighting, a lot of plays.
I mean, Cowbell did pretty well to come back on it. They were able
Yeah.
to claw their way back out of it, but just weren't able to stick with it, as it were.
And I think that could just tell you something. Is then as them as a team, they're able to brush it off, keep fighting, push it out till the end. Believe in their vein, because that's who I was believing in. Believe in their carries to come out and win it. Maybe it's a loss for this game, but I think it just says a lot about them as a team, and their morale and stuff's going to be really strong going into later weeks.
That's right. Alright, I think we might be going to the analyst desk, and that's our good buddy Sig. Sig, are you with us? Oh wait, one sec.
Yes, sir, I am. And what an exciting game we just saw. That was pretty exciting.
Got that right, man. I'll leave it to you, man. What do you got for us?
I think that looking at the performance that we saw from both teams, though they did drag it out, Cowbell really did perform well. I think that we're going to see more of that here continuing the game too, but it's going to be White Wolf's decision on how much they let that happen. Kenos, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
What did you think of the last game's performance? I was really impressed by how well Brandana was able just to keep the team alive on the back of that very odd build, from our opinion.
Yeah, it was very interesting to watch Cowbell manage to hang in the game for as long as they did. I was kind of getting some flashbacks to the previous game with Take the Lantern not necessarily closing the game out and possibly giving Triple Strike a chance to get back into it, but it just seemed like the lead was far too high.
I agree. It was just difficult to climb out of the hole that they had dug earlier. Now,
Indeed.
If we take a look at this White Wolf roster, with the exception of Cheney, they held the exact same roster that they had last split. Let's go to Nickel. What do you think that has an impact on the synergy that they were able to provide that last game?
I mean, I'm sorry. Are we talking about White Wolf?
Yes.
Okay, just want to keep that straight. Yeah, I mean, with only one person change, and we saw it in the previous game. It didn't seem like it was that big of an impact. I mean, like, well, the newcomer definitely was, for lack of a better phrase, welcome with open arms. I mean, they were grouping well. I think that was the story of the game. They were just grouping the grouping helped them out tremendously. Cowbell just didn't know what to do to compensate for it until later in the game, and it was just too late on their end for that. That's really what I think happened there.
I agree wholeheartedly. Now, Runnin, you had made some interesting points during the game about how White Wolf, they really need to secure that final Baron in order to continue the push forward. Do you think that was on the backs of Cowbell on how well they were defending, that they had to have that last Baron? Because they were defending very well.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe they didn't necessarily have to have it, but I'll tell you, those Baron minions don't fall to the Malzahar little combo quite as fast. You don't want to just be sitting there tanking the tower. I think they just wanted it just to feel comfortable, feel safe. A lot of times, I mean, it is their win condition. It's free. You might as well get it. It did absolutely look like they just kind of planned it out, pushed the waves, took the Baron, and ended the game.
Could not agree more. They maintained a very solid lead the entire game, never really falling behind despite the incredible efforts of Cowbell, who were able to defend incredibly well. Now, Nickel, tell me, if you had to give me a MVP from Game 1, what are you going to say? Who was it?
Man, that's tough, man. That's really tough.
I put you on the spot. I can understand.
It's hard to say. I feel like everybody did, like, equally well. I mean, it wasn't really on the winning team, but that Vayne did pretty well. I mean, he did get called out for scripting. Let's be honest, guys.
Yeah.
But I do have to say that Alistar was also doing pretty damn well too with his initiates. Like, definitely doing a good job for that.
I agree.
It's a tough one, man. They were all doing very well. I might have to just give it. This is bias, but I am a sucker for supports doing well. I might have to give that to Alistar.
That's a good call. Definitely respect that.
Just to sugar you up sake.
As we move into Game 2, Runnin', who do you think we need to keep our eyes
on? In the next game?
Mm-hmm.
I would say keep your eyes on the Vayne or the Vayne player, the ADC from the red team. Definitely looked like they would have been able to carry. I would say, look, maybe not as the most positive way, but look for the jungler too. Did not seem the most comfortable on the Maokai. Kind of maybe seemed out of place. Felt like they wanted to take the tankiness and the peel for the Maokai, but I feel like the jungler was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Just a little too much. If you can lower down on those, protect the bot lane, just give them vision, keep that carry safe, they should be able to win through a strong bot lane carry.
I agree wholeheartedly. And with the performance White Wolf Gaming gave, it's going to be difficult to call out a particular MVP there. But Brandana really did put the team on his backs with Cowbell. That's the ADC you were describing, Brandana.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job on Vayne, so I'm excited to see what he does game 2. I think we are going to get ready and move on into Champ Select here any second now.
Ban Alistair.
Ban Alistair. All right.
In my opinion, I think he's the best support. If you're gonna ban a support, I saw a lot of mid bans in the last game, but if you're gonna ban a support, if you don't absolutely have to ban the Veigar or as many mid laners as you had, I'd ban the Alistair. And I know they were missing a ban in that last game. Are they going to be missing one this game?
They shouldn't be. I don't know if that was a. We are having to remake real quick. We had picked the wrong format had been chosen.
ARAM?
They went blind pick, so we're gonna have to fix that real quick.
I still say that would be interesting to see.
It would be, and we might still be able to do that. Just a reminder, folks, every Wednesday we do gym class feeders, where we have different themes that anyone, not just our pro players here, are able to participate. Keep an eye on our Facebook or any other social media that we use to see the announcements we make for our gym class feeders.
Did you guys know back in the day, I guess it was LCK or the Korean League, if you did go into a game 3, it would be blind pick?
I did not.
I didn't know that. Do you remember that, like, it's pretty famous Faker play on Zed against Ryu, and it's like, the Faker, what was that?
That was Zed v Zed, wasn't it?
That was a blind pick, a game 3 blind pick.
Yeah, Zed v Zed. I remember that now.
Yep. I recently learned about that. Thought I'd share.
Well, thank you. Interesting facts from Ronan.
Yeah, there you go. That's in my notes.
Guys, I think we might need to keep this guy. He's pretty good.
If he keeps up with these pro calls like he's doing right now, I don't think we're going to make that. But we are remaking right now. While we are setting here for a moment, folks, just want to remind you again, we would love for you to be able to like, subscribe, comment, share us on your Facebook page, get GMA tattooed on your back. Whatever you got to do. Show us some love, folks, and you do that by checking us out on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube. That's GMA Gaming. Now, I think we are just about ready as the teams line up.
I'm just going to say that if you had a cowbell tattoo before this, you are a liar. That is not for GMA Gaming. I need GMA Gaming spelled out across your back, bold letters.
In Comic Sans. It has to be Comic
Exactly.
There's a comment that we should probably just kill the stream for a second to split up game 1 and 2.
Oh, sure. Sorry about that. We'll be right back, folks.
Right back, folks.